Welcome back. We have our third video where we're going to dive into the hidden or overlooked lists for purposes of prospecting sellers of real estate. So we're going to jump right in here, and I just wanted to note one thing is that these videos basically are covering just one source. So we have about 7 or 8 that will source from directly from the county clerk records. We also have other sources such as the tax records, the MLS, the town or town websites, third-party websites, and then last but not least, I refer to it as hidden in plain sight, which are basically leads that we probably already have stored in our databases, our email programs, etc. So we're going to dive in today to the third list, which is municipal tax liens. So for today's example, I'm going to use Ocean County just so we could vary it up a little bit and show you that it is doable on different platforms. So this is very much similar to the previous videos that we used for Morris and Sussex. Looks like Ocean uses the same type of platform that those counties do. So minus just some change in the verbiage for the most part. The functionality itself will remain the same. So for this one, we're going to click document type. We'll go ahead and do a search. Here we go. One thing I want to note, much like the federal tax lien list, you're not going to go ahead and just pull all these records and mail all of them. These are kind of a diamond in the rough, so to speak, or needle in the haystack, if you will. Most of these will not be deals, but you have those subset that, you could find some hidden prospects, which are mostly overlooked from your competition, if you will, and enables you to go ahead and dive down further to get these one-off type scenarios. So for your municipal liens, basically it's similar to the tax liens. However, these are referred to, instead of property taxes, it's municipal liens such as water, sewer. So if we go ahead, let's just say we dive in here and let's take a look. Okay, so for something like this, $40, $50, $100, something very nominal, chances are there's not going to be any motivation. You're not going to end up buying a house because somebody owed $40 on their house. So we're going to skip through these, and that's how a lot of them are going to be. However, we want to find those other ones in which maybe there was larger liens, and perhaps maybe that have compounded over the past years and whatnot. So yeah, similar to this one, I wouldn't pursue that any further. Let's just scroll down a little bit, check out a couple of these as we go down. Okay, so something like this, where it looks like it's just shy of $3,000, that might be worth taking another look, depending on the type of lien, etc. But that's obviously a little different than, missing a water bill or two, which again are nominal. So let's just look through a couple other prospects here just to show you a couple examples. Okay, I'll take a quick side note. This one has been discharged, so obviously regardless of the amount, if it was discharged, it's been taken care of. It's no longer a viable lien. But with that said, this makes a decent test case. Here we have $3,000 and change that were unpaid. Well, if you see something in the few thousands or greater, it might be worth taking a look to see what other potential motivating factors they may have. But that pretty much covers it for this. It's pretty simple and straightforward. You're searching just as you would with the federal tax liens, but as you dive in there further, you potentially could find a few of these prospects which may be pretty motivated. So I hope you find this useful. Stay tuned. We have other videos from other sources. The next one we'll be covering is probably free leads directly from the tax records themselves.